Hi, this is Mark Reece Healey, founder and creator of the YouTube channel Audio and Books and More. If you've noticed, I have changed the title to Tell Me a Story in 2 Minutes. So these will feature very, very short stories that I've actually posted on audio, but similar to a stage reading, you will be able to see me and I will be reading from either a book or a script. So I'm going to start off by a book that I wrote a couple of years ago called Into Thin Air. It is a very short book, and I'm going to be uploading one chapter at a time, and I'm going to start off with the prologue. Now, the prologue will be a little bit over 2 minutes. I apologize for that, but I assure you that every other chapter hopefully will be 2 minutes, give or take. So here we go, Into Thin Air, and I'm going to start off with the prologue. 35-year-old Michael Jenkins was over the moon, preparing a celebration dinner for his wife. And never in a million years did he imagine the evening would turn out to be such a nightmare. He was all smiles, preparing a 4-course dinner for himself and his wife of 5 years, Christine, by candlelight, some soft music in the background, and perhaps a movie to end the evening. But then something happened. Just as Michael was finishing fixing their celebration dinner, Christine needed to run an errand. Christine didn't say where she was going, and since he trusted her, he didn't ask. He just assumed she was going to the store to pick up some milk or perhaps a dessert she wanted to surprise him with. Whatever the reason, he didn't think much of it and simply kissed her on the forehead and she was out the door. He decided to take a peep out of the living room window, watch her get in the car, start the engine within seconds, and she was driving down the road as he continued to watch her as she faded from view. Michael smiled in spite of himself. How lucky he was to have such a caring wife. Christine was everything to him. They met when they were 16 years old, high school sweethearts, best friends, and ultimately turned into something much, much more. Michael always felt they were meant for each other, kindred spirits, even soulmates, which sounded silly to some, but it was the truth. There was a deep and abiding love they felt for one another, and it was no surprise to most of their friends and family that they ended up spending the rest of their lives together. But it didn't turn out that way. Once Michael had finished making an amazing dinner, he set the table with a beautiful beige satin tablecloth, 19th century style candles, exquisite silverware, along with a fresh bouquet of flowers that sat in the middle of the table. As he stepped away from the table to take a closer look, he grabbed his phone to savor the moment by taking dozens of pictures to forever capture a wonderful memory he and his wife would cherish. Michael looked at his watch. Christine had been gone for over an hour, and he hadn't heard from her. It only took Michael mere seconds to take out the wine glasses from the cupboard and take the dinner out of the oven, expecting Christine to walk through the door any minute. Another 20 minutes had passed, and Christine still hadn't come home. What the heck was going on? Michael grabbed his phone off the kitchen counter and speed dialed her. One ring, a second ring, then a third ring, and then straight to voicemail. He didn't bother to leave a message, so instead of waiting for her to call back, he sent her a text message. "Honey, where are you? Dinner is ready. Please call or text to let me know you're on your way home. I love you." He waited for what seemed like forever, but in reality, it had only been a minute. He looked down at his phone. Still no response from Christine. Michael felt a mixture of worry and frustration, and after another 20 minutes, he started to panic. She had been gone for 2 hours now, and Michael went from sheer panic only moments ago to completely freaked out. With the dinner on the table, along with a bottle of wine, Michael had fallen asleep on the couch. As soon as he woke up, he looked around, wiping the sleep from his eyes. It was now 2 a.m., and Christine was nowhere in sight. So that's the prologue. I will upload the next chapter very, very shortly. Thank you again for joining me in Tell Me a Story in 2 Minutes. I hope you like and subscribe, and look forward to seeing you for chapter 1. Thank you. Take care.